Welcome, Cynthia, and good to have you today. And I actually saw you on YouTube, and I really was touched by your story. And I thought that our community and also new viewers who will watch the recorded version will appreciate what you have to share with us. So, can you please enlighten us and tell us how iTeraCare device has helped you?
Well, thank you for having me. First of all, it's quite an honor. A friend of mine, Teresa, came to introduce this to me, and I had some health issues, but I really didn't think about them. I didn't, I'm not I never liked going to doctors. I've always gone to acupuncture. I've always been more involved with Eastern medicine, acupuncture, and I'm a Reiki master, and I always wanted to be in this field of healing. So after my first treatment, the first thing I noticed was that I started hearing out of my right ear, and I hadn't heard out of my right ear in years. And it was quite frustrating for my daughter because she sits in the passenger side of the car and speaks, and she's a soft speaker. And I just couldn't hear anything she was saying.
What happened? What caused what caused you not to be able to hear on your?
I actually broke my eardrum on a ride at Great Adventure when I was 17. And I guess all the scar tissue built up over the years. And it's just, I've started losing hearing. And eventually I just couldn't hear anything out of that ear. And I went to EMTs, and there was nothing they could do. So I just dealt with it. And but that was the first thing I noticed. The second thing that was, I was losing my hair for a couple of years now, and at a very scary rate. And I went to a Chinese herbalist. I went to acupuncture. I went to the doctor. I was really nervous about how much hair I was losing. And it stopped falling out the next day. I mean, I would go like this and have a handful of hair, and there was no hair in my hand. So, and then so I bought the Pro device immediately because I knew this, it was like a divine alignment that I had with this. I just knew that this was what I wanted to do. And I've had sleeping issues for 14 years. I haven't slept naturally without pills for 14 years because of something that after my daughter was born, she was born not well, 4 months premature. And it was very stressful for the first 2 years of her life. And after that, I couldn't sleep naturally. I had to go on to sleeping pills. And again, I tried everything natural that I could find, but nothing worked. And now sleeping, I had a hard time getting out of bed. I sleep and sleep and sleep, and it's wonderful. And I'm not taking any pills anymore for that.
That's amazing.
I also had like shaking in my hands. My hands would shake at times, and I would have trouble like eating soup because if I would lift it a certain way that I would hold my wrist, my hands would start to shake. That's gone. I had pain in my hips, and that's gone. I've helped my daughter. It's cleared up her skin, and it's helped her with some pain. Is there a boat coming in? Sorry, there's a boat coming in.
Yeah, well, it goes to show that we are live, isn't it?
I apologize for that.
No, it's okay. It's part of the live stream, It's part of the live stream. Yeah, we are live.
I also had very bad intestinal problems. I had a lot of trouble eating pretty much anything. It would disrupt my stomach, and I just stopped eating a lot because I couldn't deal with it. And I can eat again, and I can enjoy food, and I don't have to worry about it. And
wow,
it's wonderful. But then I noticed I didn't think about what was happening with my hair until I realized, wait a minute, like I used to use color to cover my gray because I would get gray around the crown of my face. And I started using this on June 6th. And I noticed at the end of June, I used to color my hair about every 4.5 weeks. And I didn't need to. And I really didn't attribute it to anything. I was just like, oh, it's weird, I'll color it next month or whatever. And then July went by and I, again, didn't see any gray coming in. And then August went by and there's no gray coming in. There's actually my natural color is growing back in.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is. It's incredible. It's like I haven't seen this color brown in years.
And anti-aging. That's anti-aging.
It's with the amount of money that women and I guess men too spend on anti-aging. This is I can't think of anything better. I mean, my skin has gotten tighter. My hair is no longer growing in gray. It's no longer falling out.
It's your nails, right? I think you mentioned about your nails. I remember. Was it?
Oh, my nail. Yeah, I had my nails are all growing, and this nail in particular was split vertically for years. So I would have to cut it like way down here because it would bleed and split and break. And it's growing above the skin line now. So that was immediate too. And I was like, wow, my nail's growing. And I've given people free demos and they come in and they leave amazed with how good they feel. It's just, this is an amazing, amazing, life-changing device that I can't say enough about it. It's just incredible.
I know, I feel you. Now, Cynthia, I think by now you have made a lot of people curious. How do you do it? I mean, like how many minutes you blow, how many times you do it per day? I think people want to know that. Can you enlighten us?
Sure, I do it pretty much every day. I drink only drink the charged water. And that's another thing. I started giving the charged water to my dog who sheds. I was constantly cleaning. She's in Newfoundland and she's sheds. I've never seen a dog shed so much. And as soon as I started giving her only charged water, I haven't had to vacuum in 3 days. I mean, the hair just, I figured, well, if it stopped my hair from falling out, maybe it can help the dog. And I also got rid of it, and she had an ear infection, and she was scratching so badly that she was hurting herself. And I put the wand on her ear for about 3-4 minutes, and it was gone. She didn't scratch it again. And
incredible.
But what I normally do is I always have charged water in the house for everyone to drink. And so I drink the water all the time. I usually start with the soles of my feet and then the palms of my hands, and then the chakras. And then I just do areas that I do my face with the cool setting, which I love on the Pro. That's a really nice feature. And I just do like from the crown down. Sometimes I do it from the back, sometimes I do it from the front. And I usually spend about 20 minutes a day.
Yeah, 20 minutes a day. I was about to ask you that. Yeah. So about 20 minutes a day. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so easy. You just sit there and you read or do what you can, just wand anywhere you want to wand and put it to the setting you like. And I've done it to my daughter, my husband, some friends, and one of them got off knee medication in 2 days after 2 treatments, and she doesn't need medication for her knee anymore. She's had arthritis for years. And
that's nice.
It's just wonderful to be able to help people.
Yeah, I know.
Feel better.
I know. Yeah, I know. You feel great. I can see that. All right. You're really having a good time. Yeah. And you were a teacher before, right? So this is again something.
Yes.
Yeah. Something totally different.
Now I'm just going to teach people this instead of elementary school.
I know.
But it's absolutely, I feel that this coming into my life was so divine and so meant to be.
Yeah.
And that's why I bought the Pro immediately, because I was just like, this is what I've always wanted to do. I've always been into vibrational frequency, and what you put out, you get back, and your thoughts create your reality. And
Or
I've
intention.
always been into this whole
Yeah.
vibratory frequency, and I've always spoken of that. So when this came in and it was all about energy and vibration and frequency, I was just in right away. And
You dial in straight away, totally resonate with what you believe in, so, and it
yeah,
has helped you, and it's starting to help a lot of other people as well. Amazing. Thank you so much, Cynthia, and I can
thank
feel,
you.
your happiness, and I really wish you all the very best and success in this Thrive International business, all right, that
Thank you
you
so
are now
much.
doing, and also growing and helping and sharing. And I believe you do it from the heart. It's something that you really want to do, all right? And
Absolutely.
somehow it has revealed to you first how it can heal you, and you are the biggest beneficiary right now, for now. Okay. So thank you. And yeah, keep on doing what you do, all right? And you never know who else you may help. So thank you, and all the very best, Cynthia.
Thank you.